Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is Michael Akahane from Duallist Project, and today I'm bringing you end-of-season commentary on Kobayashi-san's Maid Dragon. First question to be asked and answered as always is, what is Kobayashi-san's Maid Dragon? It is an 13-episode long anime which aired in season of winter 2017. And it could be defined as slice of life, comedy, and fantasy. Well, it perfectly fits that. So that's the official text is got on several sites, and really it fits pretty well. And yeah, it was produced by Atlantis, Pony Canyon, and ABC Animation, and the studio behind it is Kyoto Animation, whose preview video I'm borrowing for the purpose of this commentary, so you can see the design of the characters pretty much yourself, so it's not me just saying, oh, this was cute and I like this character, just without actually seeing some of the characters. So yeah, just to delve into what is this again, I mean, it's a really good comedy and slice of life anime, and it's pretty unique in what it does. So from the title you can see it's about a lady and a dragon cohabitating, and the dragon is a maid, and it turns really, really I wouldn't say weird, but I mean, it produces a lot of funny situations. I mean, it's a comedy, and there are lots of different things that happen, which makes you just laugh and just go, "Oh, yes, so good, so cute," and it's really funny sometimes, especially when you compare and contrast the human and the dragon, and especially when there are more dragons and interacting with each other, which is in a way humans would do, but in a dragon way. It produces this really what the hell's going on kind of feeling, and I say it's really one of my favorite anime of uh, the season 2017. So and I really followed it each week. So it was a way just like, okay, after the work I have to watch this. It's just like, oh, this is going to be so relaxing. So this was really something to ease my mind. It was just like something to laugh at, like to really be amused by. I was really taken aback by it, how it did things, how it contrasted the Kobayashi and Toru, the dragon, the main dragon, which is primarily being shown on the screen. Uh, the blonde, twin-tailed maid. Yeah, and when you compare it, the slightly more dull Kobayashi, it really went well. Uh, I need to pick up the manga to see how it actually got together, just in the non-anime form, just to see how even the more concept is brilliant just after that, or just what came before it. So, because the idea behind this was really interesting, and it's something I would say I never seen before, to be honest. Maybe there is a similar title, but in my several years, or several, I mean, it's been quite a time since I've started watching anime. This is it's a unique in its way. It's in a certainly unique. It presents itself, especially the human dragon contrast, which is virtually here and every there, and it's something to keep an eye on. I mean, it's not a spoiler thing, so really, it's there. And when you compare contrast, it really makes it adds up to the comedy, and especially how they come from two different. There is human, two different worlds: the dragon world and the human world, and the dragon trying to live in the human world as a human, and from the perspective of the dragon, it's just like, what the hell is this? And just like, and she tries to cope with that, with the regular, boring, mundane human life. Something which is so supernatural as a dragon, which has a virtually a power to fly, cast magic, and everything, and there is put in the role of a human something really, really brilliant. So, I mean, there is not much spoiler. I mean, it's virtually everyday life, so I won't be telling you about every single episode or anything like that in this video. I'm not doing a proper review of every episode. It's just a commentary, so it's just me just feeling, sharing my opinions on that. So do not take it as a review. Um, I tend to style a bit reviewish, but still, it's a commentary rather than a review. It's something to take as this person has been really hyped about it, so let's share the hype. So yeah, uh, music-wise, it was kind of interesting. I really fell in love with the ending song. It's not as powerful as the songs in Yojo Senki, which I did the video beforehand. But this has got this really cute hum, which is really, really something which would you really use after the day in work, especially if you work in an office and just like you hum along with it. It's got this catchy melody. I believe it's produced, or it was produced. It was created by Fana, or how the hell it's pronounced. And it's really, really catchy, especially after the day of the work. So, yeah. As I said, it's a recommendation from me. It was probably my number 2 anime of winter 2017, straight behind Yojo Senki. If I put it in 2 different categories of like more comedy, this thing has won. So on my personal list, I gave it a kind of high rating as well. So because this thing was, I mean, the concept was really brilliant. The characters were really deep. I mean, there were 2 characters which I really loved, and that's Kana, which briefly shows up in the end of this trailer or of this preview video, and is that they described her as a tribal lolly. She is she is an amazing character. She is an amazing character, and she is the cutest thing I've ever seen. If I ever have a daughter, I want to be I want my daughter to be like her, because I mean, seriously, she's the frigginest, cutest thing I've ever seen. So, and in cute, it's really something, especially when she's portrayed uh, in the anime, when she goes and they center her on her when she's eating something, and there are these particular bits which I remember, which were being shown on the Crunchyroll's Facebook page, which was this loop of kind of eating things, and it was virtually the cutest thing ever. So she's not shown in the trailer, but I mean, she's my number 1 character for this anime. And second most my most favorite character, surprisingly it's a male character, would be Fafnir, which is not shown in this character, but he's an amazing character. He's a bit of an how to put it nicely, he's got an attitude, and he's kind of serious about the stuff he does, and he turns out really, really well. So, I mean, I do not want to spoil it, because this anime is really about the characters and um, about their personalities and everything. So, if I didn't want to spoil it, I have to be really, I have to be slightly less specific than in my other videos. So yeah. This was a good one. So as I said, aired in the winter 2017. I watched it on Crunchyroll, so it should be still available there. Of course, if it's not, just go ahead, buy a DVD or get it from elsewhere. If you do not have a Crunchy in your region, there should be another licensor because the licenses have gone quite widespread recently. So hopefully other licensors got it so you can get a taste of it. If not, I would say this is a recommendation for a DVD or Blu-ray or whatsoever you prefer to watch. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Michael Akahane from Duallist Project, and this has been a video on Maid, Kobayashi-san's Dragon Maid. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe. I'm linking the Crunchyroll page below the video, and the link and the credits to the Kyoto animation for creating the PVD video, and the link to their YouTube video, from which this preview video is borrowed. So you go ahead and watch it on their channel as well. So get the views so they know you're interested. So thank you for listening, and see you next time.